My name's Deluge. And today, I figured we'd talk about some animations in video games. I got my right-hand man, Benny, here with me.
Yo.
Yo, Benny. Alright, so what are we starting off with?
I mean, you're the one who's going first.
Me? You
Yes.
Alright. Well, what is it? I pulled one out from Elden Ring that I really like. It's the Sacred Blade, Ash of War. You familiar with that one?
What's Sacred Blade again?
It's, you pull your weapon back into like a sheathing, almost a sheathing position. You rub your hand along the blade, it glows a golden color, and you toss out a blade of light at your
Oh,
opponent.
yeah, I've seen that one.
It's so fucking cool. Like, I love that. I got it super early on my first run, so I was running that on a longsword, and then you can also run it on. You can run it on any melee armament other than whips, claws, and I think daggers. So, like, you can have it on, like, a hammer, or, like, a great hammer, or a great sword. So, it's super versatile. You get it really early, so it's great for a fake build. Yeah, and on an axe, too. I had it on the Highland axe for a while.
Dude, I just watched Has a Top of Butcher Knife.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I also like that it has a starting projectile. It's kind of like the Moonlight Blade.
Yeah, oh yeah, and it's also like, yeah, you also keep the innate buff as well, so it's like a twofer. Just a really cool, solid weapon buffy animation. Looks really cool. I love that it glows. It's glowy. I like glowing.
It glows, glowy, yes.
I like glowing.
You know, it's super. I like the rhythm of it a lot, where it's like a big old wind up, and then you get buff and projectile. So it's kind of a buffing animation with safety because the person can't run up and punish you as quickly.
Well, and also you get a decent amount. I'm not entirely sure how much hyper armor you get, but as soon as you start swinging your sword, you get a very decent chunk of hyper armor. So if you time it right, you can tank a hit.
Yeah, I also like how it looks like it's so fancy. Like, look at my sword, and he like glides his hand across it.
Oh, great Merrick, bless my sword in the name of the Elden Ring, and may my projectile fly forwards! Something like that.
Yeah, no, good rhythm for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you got? What do you got on the block?
So there be this schnitz called the Surge Slash combo. And I swear,
Is that from Rise?
whoever came up... Yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise?
Yeah, it's the fast great
on the Nintendo Switch. Capcom sponsor me.
But like, it's... So let's not even talk about the attacks first, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about recovery animations. They added in special recovery animations for each stage of it, obviously, because it looked weird if it didn't have a unique recovery. But it uses the momentum of the sword to stop normally. Like, he'll slash it into the ground, it'll go up past him, so then he'll just move under it while it's in the air, so he doesn't have to, like, let it hit the ground or anything like that.
That's actually really cool. Because doesn't that tie into, like, that moving forwards attack?
No, that's actually just the down chop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll see a clip that I sent that is just the recovery animations of the down chop combo.
Gotcha.
The second one is the one I'm talking about, where he like moves under the sword so he can keep it. It's so slick.
I played around with that a little bit. It is really slick and really satisfying, but I'm old school. I like just my drawing slashes. I'm boring.
You need to play around with it more. It's a lot of fun.
It's on the list. I'm still trying to feel my way through Switch Axe at the moment.
Yeah, and then speaking of Switch Axe, honestly, I feel like a lot of its Surge Slash's animations are very Switch Axe inspired because Switch Axe is like the momentum weapon.
Indeed.
You know?
Yeah.
So, if you do double uppercut into... Sorry, if you do double down slash into uppercut, he uses the momentum of the sword being up and then just like lets it fall back down into the ground and pushes it to do the uppercut.
Alright.
It's so slick, dude. I swear, just whoever was in charge of these animations and was like, yeah, cool, like, you know, when you're making a video game, you could make your characters feel heavy and weighty and like, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't sell it, like...
Right, with the recovery, and then the impact, and then the hit lag, like all of those things, and I guess screen shake comes into it at some point, but for the most part it is just like, it's the recovery, it's the hit lag, that's what makes players actually feel the impact of the attacks.
And I definitely think Surge Slash does not I think someone said this, that Surge Slash was like makes Great Sword feel like just a long sword, and I very heavily disagree. The animations very much sell the weight of it.
Indeed. Like, yeah, no, and they may be fast attacks, but you can definitely feel like there's a lot of weight behind them. And as fast as they are, they're still not as fast as, say, something like a long sword or like a switch axe. Like, even in axe mode, I believe the axe attacks are still quite a bit faster than the Surge Slash combo.
Then the commitment at the end of every attack is still way higher than longsword stuff.
That is true.
But yeah, generally I very much appreciate how they acknowledge the weight of the greatsword entirely without just being like, hey, you're anime boy, you're just strong now. You could just fling it around like it's nothing. No.
Yes, you're now Guts from Berserk.
Like if you do the uppercuts into the down slash,
Yep.
he literally throws the sword up and then pushes it down into the chop because he can't lift it all the way up. He has to throw it.
It's a bit of a kick slash, though, isn't it? Doesn't he put his right, one of his feet forwards to do that?
No, it's behind him on the ground, not in front of him.
Oh, you're talking about the return stroke. I thought you were talking like the
kinda.
straight up, like when he tosses the sword into the air. At like, I think that's the very end of the combo.
It is. It's the final down chop
Yeah.
out of the uppercut.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, there's so many specific animations for if you started with this attack. It's oh my god. And then I haven't even talked about I don't have a clip for this. How they transitioned into strong slash.
Oh yeah, strong
I
charge
believe-
slash. Yeah, that's probably one of the bigger selling points for Surge Slash, that you can combo into strong charge.
And it's a faster charge, but that's
Oh.
yeah, it's
Oh.
faster. You can neglect focus on one of these builds and it's fine.
That's actually, well, yeah, if I was doing like a Surge Slash build, I probably wouldn't bother with focus, because to be honest with you, like, you might get more damage out of doing the charge hits, but I'd probably just do the Surge Slash hits.
With Surge Slash, it seems to buff your charging in general, because if you do Hunting Edge into the down stab, and you go for Strong Slash, it charges immediately, without focus. You can actually hold it too long. Like, if you hold it a second, it's gone.
No, that's a pretty tight window.
But anyway.
Speaking about tight windows, I got one from Monster Hunter Rise as well. I'm sure you're familiar with the compressed finishing discharge for Switch Axe.
You mean the most satisfying animation in the game?
Yes, like that. I mean, I remember in Base Rise when you could swap your scrolls, so you're kind of locked into like whatever moves you had assigned to that particular weapon at that point in time.
Yeah, set moveset basically.
Yes, I swore off of the normal finishing discharge just because compressed finishing discharge, regardless of whether it was power vial, exhaust vial, poison vial, it was just such a satisfying animation. It was so fun to pull off. I was just like, nah, screw it, because it's just like, oh man, it's just the animation itself is so weighty and it's meaty and it's a big burst of energy and it takes up almost all of your switch gauge. Like, at one point, I was just thinking to myself, oh man, I sure hope I have enough durability left on my Switch Axe.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I was like, oh, I might break this thing. It's like, well, there's no durability in Monster Hunter for weapons.
God, they really... It's almost like they wanted to sell a playstyle of Switch Axe that is purposefully overcharging and purposefully overusing the files.
I think you might be right about that.
Because that's basically all the information I get from that animation of just...
Well, that
What
and
if I
Switch
just-
Charger being a thing is just like, you want to be reckless with your file? Be as reckless as you want. You can reload for free, whatever.
You've got 30 in your back pocket.
Hooray!
Hoo. And no, it's so satisfying using something like an explosion to just do a spin slash.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
God.
No, it's so great for wake-ups, too, because you could do it just to the side of the monster's head, and then the axe spinning around is both hits. So you just hit it with the backswing and get all of the damage.
But no, yeah, it's such a cool animation, especially when partnered with other things.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, also the fact that it's ripped straight from Generations Ultimate. That's the if you have Demon Riot up on your Switch Axe, that's the new finisher to the it'll come to me. To the Trans Slash combo. It's the compressed finishing discharge instead of doing a normal discharge.
Yeah, because God, I always remember being like, well, I want to do that, but the setup for it is just so.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Insane.
And you need to either be in guild style or in striker style for that to even be a thing.
Oh yeah, because you need 3 arts, right?
Yep. And you also have to forego absolute readiness or absolute evasion because you're gonna want to have the freaking I think it's just called reload or something like that.
Oh, is there a speed reloading skill for?
Yes.
Weird. Yeah, no. Great animation. I feel like that kind of animation really makes me want to rocket propel something. Because that's it, right? That's all we have for like explosion.
Magnet
push.
spike. Well, there's Insect Glaive.
Not
Insect
land.
Glaive's been pretty good at eating itself towards the monster lately.
That's true, but that's like airsoft version of explosion.
Yeah. Well, there's not a whole lot of explosions outside the powder explosion for Insect Glaive, so. Yeah. All right. Well, what's your next one, Benny?
That would be Tekken throw clashes.
Whoa. Okay, we're going a little bit because okay, we're going straight into fighting games. Everybody, put on your fighting game pants.
Those are the khakis. You getting khakis out?
Well, actually, that's death metals. The skinny khakis.
Oh, what's fighting game pants then?
Sweatpants, gym shorts.
Sweatpants, gym shorts.
That's what I see the pros wearing. Like, obviously, they're doing something right.
You do be sweating in them.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna come out and say it. Throw clashes in Guilty Gear. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's efficient, right?
Mhm.
It tells the person who threw and the person who flashed that they didn't get thrown and that you failed to throw, right?
Yes.
It's efficient. It works. But to watch, it's just kind of like, oh, what just happened? You know, you have to process it for a second. It's
Yep.
kinda like, whatever.
It is pretty quick. It's a lot quicker than something like Street Fighter, where you can see both characters recoil from each other, being like, "Oh shit, that didn't work out."
Yeah, but it's not super cool. It's just it's all right.
It's just a thing.
Whatever, but
It conveys a message.
Tekken though.
What's going on, Tekken?
Though?
What's going on, Tekken? Come on.
Oh my god, I was fighting my friend last night, and he was playing King, like the big grappler character.
Yeah, the guy with the fucking cheetah for a head.
And he like grabs me by the legs.
No, it's not a cheetah. It's a jaguar.
Yeah, jaguar.
Yeah.
He grabs me by the legs and hoists me up as if he's gonna like jackhammer my head into the ground.
Right.
But then like I kick him in the face and jump off of him.
That's actually really cool. Was that a command grab or is that just his normal grab?
I think it's his normal grab because you shouldn't be able to tech.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's so much more dynamic. Like another character I showed off in one of the clips. I didn't show the King one off. I couldn't figure out how to do that throw.
Lols.
So there's this character that I like. I don't remember her name. Because apparently when you have a username in Tekken, it covers over the character name. It's weird.
Fair.
But she's very like fist. This sounds so dumb. She's very martial arts based, right? She's not really like a grappler style character.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of her throws are like setting you up into a short 3-hit combo and stuff like that, and then knocking you down. So like she has a hammer punch, right? Or hammer fist. And you like bring your hand down like an axe, and the character just dodges away. She has another throw where she tries to like throw you over her shoulder, or just like pulls your arm and then gets through. And then there's another one where she tries to kick the character, and the character dodges the kick. It actually starts the beginning of the throw animation, so you don't know if the opponent has teched it yet until it happens.
That's actually really cool because that can lead to some like. Well, actually, can it lead to some kind of shenanigans? Because after the tech goes down, can you combo out of that? Or do you have to let the whole animation play out?
It is a neutral reset. It does not allow for combo scenarios.
Right.
But it adds for tension because, like, if you get the throw, you're like, did they tech it correctly? Like, did they do it? And then they get out of it. And, like, another one I showed off, Yoshimitsu, he one of his throws is he rolls him over and stabs him with the sword, right?
Yeah.
Well, the character just keeps rolling and it lands on their feet and walks away.
That's pretty cool. That's right up Yoshimitsu's alley as well.
Like, there's just so many slick animations that make it feel like, I don't know, like a actual person is avoiding getting hit by something. It's not just a weird.
No, it's really cool.
sparkle.
It's really cool. It has a lot of personality. I like that a lot.
they're all very smooth.
Yeah.
Like they transition very flawlessly back into neutral, and they transition out of the throws. I think identically. Like if you were to show the actual throw and the throw clash animation, it'd be almost identical up to when the person starts getting out of it. Which just, I cannot praise that enough. It adds for a better watching experience of people watching the game, right?
Yeah.
Because then you can see actual struggles and things like that. And it also adds more tension playing the game. It's flawless
It just definitely
animation.
turns it into more of a spectacle, because I guess it's also like an MMA in a way, where people like enjoy watching two characters duke it out. So I would say having that kind of like almost cinematic style to those tech throws definitely makes people want to watch the game more. So not only is that a smart thing from the developers, but it's also a pretty smart thing for the I guess the streamers and what have you who like playing those games.
Yeah, it's dynamic as the player, and it's dynamic for watching as well.
Indeed.
What's your next one, Baloo?
I got one for you. This was actually one I figured out. This is from DMC5. This is a Nero booth. A couple weeks ago, I was doing my Oops All Devil Break I was doing my Oops All Overtures run for Nero. It's definitely one of the earlier missions, but all those Reaper guys pissed me off. We were in like an enclosed space, and so I was like, screw it, Devil Trigger. And so what I was going to do is it's a back forwards input, and then you hit triangle. But I accidentally slipped, and I hit triangle circle. And so what came out was an energy wave that's like an X shape, and it just kind of cleared the whole room. And I'm like, oh, I forgot he could do that. So that's called Maximum Bet, and it's just, you can charge it up for more damage, but it's super slick. Like, you'll hold his sword back, he'll get into a stance, and you'll just like let it fly, and it'll fly all the way across the screen. It'll just clear a room of like trash mobs and anything like that. It's just like super sexy style. Just like totally intentional. Totally intentional.
It's fucking sexy.
Like, I'm working on a video of things I forgot that Nero can actually do, because he has quite a bit of like tech and also moves like that I forget he has. But Maximum Bet I love a lot, because it really is it's an all-in kind of move.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, you see that shit?
Oh, God, it's got fucking JoJo aura punches?
No, that's the other one.
Oh. Showdown in the Maximum
That's
match?
Showdown.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Showdown, and that one's really good too. I forgot Nero had that as well.
God damn. Charge animations in action games are so cool.
They are.
Especially when you land them right, because you know you're gonna get punched if you fail.
Exactly. But yeah, that's just like... he had that in DMC4, and I forgot that as well. But it's a really...
Does he have an energy scythe?
Energy scythe? Oh, for Showdown?
Showdown. Yeah.
That's actually the, what is it? He used to have the Yamato in his left arm, but he doesn't have that anymore, so it's just the an energy remnant of it, I guess.
Oh, well, in the animation, it kind of looks like a scythe. I can't look at it too closely.
Yeah, it's supposed to be just a demon energy shaped katana.
Man, dude, DMC in general just has very good momentum with its animations.
Oh, absolutely.
Capcom.
Well, the thing is, DMC4 has this whole thing with like, it's got this dynamic momentum engine in it. So when your characters build up speed, they keep that speed throughout their combos. And so people just recently figured that out, I think, like middle of last year. So you had all these old school DMCers like busting out these crazy new combos. And I was just like, I thought we peaked at guard dashing in DMC4, but I guess not at all. Because it's just nuts now.
Welcome to basically what happens in the fighting game community. You think a character is solved, you think something's solved, there's just people who push the limits of animation canceling and all that jazz. It's great.
No, and I do love
It's
that.
so good.
And it's also, you get like a really good sense of community when it's like, hey, check out this thing that I did. And then you build on it, and then you build on it, and then you build on it. There's also a thing that happens in the speedrunning community for Monster Hunter and stuff, where you have like this one guy do a really clean run, and this other guy will incorporate things from that run, and it just kind of builds on itself.
Yeah, they learn from each other.
Yeah.
It's great. I agree with you that the attack is super.
No, it is. It's so sad. And I'm going to start trying to work that into certain combos. Or just, maybe just throwing it out randomly, because that's the thing I can do now.
That's also fair. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This was just basically an honorable mention.
Okay.
I only had one thing and then Tekken. So, just Monster Hunter's, specifically Iceborne's hunting horn on horn animations.
Oh yeah, you're
Just-
talking about those.
The weight and the transition of them are so, like every single one. It's like, if you remember correctly with hunting horn, if you press the performance button and a direction, it does a different attack.
Yes.
So neutral, forward, right, left, and then back. It has a different connecting animation from every normal you have. So from X, or sorry, triangle, or circle, or triangle, and circle.
Yeah.
And directional too.
Oh.
Yes. So out of, do you remember what the neutral triangle circle attack is? Where you like flip backwards?
Yeah. It's when the you toss it up behind you, and then you bring it around for the double hit.
Oh yeah. Oh god, dude. If you do that into the side performance, so cool.
And also
It is
considering that
so
every horn has different song combos. So that's different combo strings. So just about every horn I would say has like some sort of unique moveset when it comes to performance canceling.
Yep.
That's really fucking cool. Like I can
And
see
you
why
can
people
customize
weep
what's-
for hunting horn in Rise now.
Yeah, it's like the new hunting horn isn't bad, but like when you look at the beauty that they achieved with the Iceborne horn, to be fair, actually, Iceborne horn isn't much better than World horn. They kind of just did what they go and added on to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just animation-wise, the hunting horn is the most satisfying weapon in Iceborne. I'm gonna say it. I
Heck and Jack,
absolutely think
man.
so.
Heck and Jack.
I would
And I'm right
say-
there with you.
I would say the lance clutch counter, but no, not comparatively. No, makes it look bad almost.
Almost.
Only almost.
Yeah.
But no, that's it now. Yeah, that's
That's it. All right. Fucking
Yeah.
roll outro. Benny, you got anything to say? No? Good.
Stay in school.
Oh, stay in school. Wash your hands. Don't vape in the back of class. Big boys vape in the front of class.
Yeah, assert
Yeah.
dominance.
Assert dominance. Blow that shit in your teacher's face. Oh god. Oh god. What have we become? Why are we still here?
Get one of those bubble guns and then like vape it.
Right. Oh, what is it? I was watching this one anime where this delinquent guy gives up smoking for blowing bubbles. So he's got like a bubble pipe.
I would fucking do that. That sounds dope.
It does sound dope. And maybe I'll give up smoking someday. I don't know. But stay in school. Wash your hands. Don't smoke in the back of
Yeah.
class.
Yeah.
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 Have a wonderful rest of your day. And also, if you got some animations that you like, maybe hit me up on Twitter. I don't know. Figure it out.
Or post in
Links
the comments.
Or post in the comments. I guess there's a comment section still on YouTube. I never use it. I didn't know it was there. It's kind of archaic. But yeah, links
Yeah,
below.
really do. Also, if you think our any of the animations we posted are doo-doo butter and you have reasons why, also post them down below. I
Yeah.
would happily disagree with you.
Yeah, I dare you. I bet you. I triple dog. All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day and stay in schools. Yeah.